Salve discipuli ego sum magister buddy, and this is the stage 11 lesson on questions. So Latin has 4 ways to ask questions. The first is with question words. Quis means who, so quis est quintus, who is Quintus. Quid means what, so quid tu facis would be what are you doing. Ubi means where, so ubi est annulus means where is the ring. Cur is why. Cur tu lacrimas, why are you crying? You can put a question mark and read it with a rise in tone, just like in English. Tu pecuniam debes? Do you owe money? Tu annulum habes? Do you have the ring? So the way that you're going to do this is change it from a statement to a question. So as a statement, this would read, you owe money. You owe money. In English, in order to change it into a question, we put a do in front of it. Do you owe money? All right, by adding ne to the end of the first word. This is really nice because it tells you at the beginning of the sentence that you're entering a question, so you know right away to change your tone of voice. Vosne estis contenti? Are you satisfied? Placet ne tibi? Does it please you? Using num, and this is a little different because it expects a no for an answer. Num quintus timet. Quintus isn't afraid, is he? Num tu offro faves. You don't support off-air, do you? So whenever you see num at the beginning, make sure that you're wording your English in such a way that you're prompting the person to give you a no for the answer. All right, let's give it a try. Quick reminder, anytime you have an ablative or accusative and it's with a preposition, put it in parentheses to set it aside. If it's an action verb, mark it as a V, a linking verb LV. If it's a nominative, mark it as your subject or subject complement, assuming that it's following a linking verb. If you have any remaining accusatives, it's your direct object. If you have a dative, remember now you need to pause because if it's going with a special verb and there's no direct object already, you're looking at a direct object. But most of the time it's going to be your indirect object. So copy these words down and then we will look at them together. Excuse me. All right, discipuli. Cur tu in horto laboras. In horto is a prep phrase, so I'm going to set that aside. Cur is a question word. Tu is our subject. Laboras is the verb. Why are you working in the garden? Quis est athleta? Quis is a question word. Est is a linking verb. Athleta is still our subject, though. I know it's on the back side of the linking verb, but it is our subject. Who is the athlete? Tu discum habes? No question word here, simply a question mark. So, tu is our subject. Discum's the direct object because it's accusative. Habes is our verb. Do you have the disc? Vosne estis errati. I underlined this because it is an adjective and it's going to our subject, vos. It's going to take a little while to get used to this ne here. Vosne is a complete word, but if you look up vosne in the back of the book, in the dictionary, it's not going to be there. So you got to ignore the ne and just look up vos. All right, so are you all angry? Because vos is our subject, that's a nominative. Estis is our linking verb. Ubi sunt mercatores? Oops, there should be a question mark here. So, question word, where? Where are the merchants? Ubi was our question word. Sunt is our linking verb. Mercatores is the subject. We've got a question word here. Quirus is our verb. Domina is the subject, but because it's set apart by a comma, and this is a direct question, we know that she's being talked to. So we're going to word this as, what are you looking for, mistress? Tu ne Pompeianus es? Okay, so ne here indicates we're entering a question. The tu that's nominative, so that's our subject. S is a linking verb. Pompeianus is a subject complement. A little bit different order than we're used to. We're used to seeing our subject complement on the backside of a linking verb, but this is possible as well. So, are you a Pompeian? Quis venam portat? Quis is a question word. Venam is accusative, it's our direct object. Portat is our verb. The subject really here, we could think of who is the subject here. So, who is carrying the wine? Kenam paras? The only reason why we know this is a question is because there's a question mark at the end. Kenam, accusative, is our direct object. Paras is our verb. We know that the subject is you because the verb ends in an S. So, are you preparing dinner? Num kenam paras. Num is our question word. And again, remember, this is entering a question expecting the answer no. Kenam is still our direct object. Paras is still our verb with you being the subject. But instead of, are you preparing dinner? It's going to be, surely you're not preparing dinner. You can throw in an are you if you really want some emphasis there. All right, Discipuli, remember, English relies on word order to indicate function, but Latin relies on endings to indicate function. Know your endings. Vale to Discipuli.